This is the Cash Perspective, and today we're going to talk about a fascinating group from the civil rights movement that don't get a lot of media time. That group was called the Deacons for Defense. Now, they were started by Frederick Douglass Kirkpatrick and this guy named Ernest Chilly Willie. This was started in response to escalating violence and intimidation against Black Americans during the civil rights movement. They saw a need for a self-defense organization to protect their people, our people, from violent attacks by white supremacists and the Ku Klux Klan. So they had got tired of the constant targeting, the constant assaults, the harm brought to our children, the harm brought to our women, the overlooked lynchings. So they took up arms and became the Klan's biggest ops. Now, they definitely practiced the prevailing notion or the prevailing ideology of the time amongst Southern Blacks, which was nonviolence. However, what set them apart was that they believed in self-defense. And with that belief, they provided armed protections for those brothers and those sisters that was going to those marches, marching peacefully. Of course, the group quickly gained a reputation for being no nonsense. Don't play with them guys. They started in Louisiana and they quickly spread out across the southern states. Within a year, they went from Louisiana to Mississippi to Alabama to Georgia. Membership was quickly spread. Now, of course, we talking about civil rights, Jim Crow era South. So they had plenty of confrontations with the police. One standout one was in Bogalusa, Louisiana. Of course, a couple of the members from the Deacons went to jail. No one was killed. But it was one of those things where they showed their muscle and the police backed down. And those people who were marching peacefully, because that's what it started out as a peaceful protest. So those people who were marching peacefully were able to finish their march without the threat of violence from either the KKK or the white racist police. Something that was random, but I thought was dope, was their fundraising tactics, right? Where they would throw a pageant and the women would compete for the title of Mama. And the pageant was named Don't Mess with Mama. Now, the event was a huge success. And it brought them plenty of money and plenty of notoriety. Now, the legacy of the Deacons is this. They showed their brothers and their sisters that they can and should defend themselves against the threat of white supremacy. They paved the way for other Black militant groups, such as the infamous Black Panthers. Back in 2003, the Deacons for Defense, which was a major Hollywood picture, was released. It starred Forrest Whitaker, Ossie Davis. Go check it out. It was a decent movie, and I think it told the story of those brothers quite well. So this was a little insight into the Deacons. They'd have us believing that our people never stood up for ourselves during the Jim Crow era outside of marching. Nah, some of us was with the shits. Now, I'm sure you're wondering why I got this in my hand. This is the newest collection. This is my girl, Colombian Red-tailed Boa. Check it out. I need y'all to give me a name for her. So get in the comments. Tell me what you think about the Deacons for Defense. Tell me why you think it's not in your history books. And then while you're in the comments, tell me what you think I should name this little stream being right here. I will shout out the person that has the best name, and I'm gonna buy you lunch. Hit the comments. Female Boa. You see she's real active, real curious. We're gonna get her to about 9-10 feet. Now you wanna know.